So Tito had a message for our guys going into spring training, and it's pretty much as followed. I told our players, hey, it's time. Last year, we kind of talked about balancing, developing our young guys, and not losing the will to compete or think you can compete. Well, these guys got a couple years under their belt now. Are we younger than some other teams we're competing against? Yeah. That doesn't mean we can't stand up and go toe to toe. It's time for us to do it. I'll be honest, that was a nice, short, simple, and to the point type of message to the players. Not surprised, Tito, absolute legend. So, yeah, listen, again, I really think this season comes down to us staying healthy. And that's really what it comes down to, is us staying healthy. And then when we do have problems, how do we respond with who actually steps up and takes over for issues that happen? Because let's be honest, with injuries, it's not an if, it's a when. Like, that's just kind of how it is in baseball. You're going to have setbacks, you're going to have injuries, you're going to have problems. It's how you're able to respond to those injuries and problems over the course of a season, and especially once you get to the actual postseason, how are you able to respond to those said issues? So that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. I love the message, but again, like I said, I don't really think it's an issue with player personnel 100%. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think we have the most loaded roster in baseball, not even close to it. But I think given our players and given our situation, I think we can be very successful. Again, it comes down to injuries and health as well. So then we had something else happen. We had our boy, let me go ahead and go back real fast here. It's the first thing here. Espanol signed Santiago Espanol. I know his last name's not Espanol, by the way. That has been a joke. I've called him forever. Anyway, Santiago signed with the Dodgers. So, this is kind of funny because I kind of thought that we're going to see more players sign with the Dodgers from the Reds who do become free agents and, options available. They didn't, but, this is the idea that, that you do go ahead and, you just sign with the best team possible, and you see where that kind of goes on from there. So, does it have a report of what his contract was? He signed a minor league deal with the Dodgers. This news came after. Okay, so it doesn't show us exactly what his actual amount is, how much money he's going to cost them in the end. But listen, at the end of the day, shout out to Santiago. I wish him nothing but the best of luck. Hopefully he is very successful with whatever he does. As always, I don't really like the Dodgers because Dodgers are buying their team and are doing what the Yankees did for so freaking long. But it is what it is. If the sport will allow you to do something like this, you just go and do it. So it's not really as much fault of the Dodgers as it the fault of MLB for not putting caps and, rules and regulations on these type of stuff. But it is what it is. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. See you guys next one.